Hello. Today I am going to talk about the investment option, which is fixed deposits of Bajaj Finance Ltd and Mahindra Financial Services Ltd. This is a very attractive investment option for especially investors who are taxed in lesser income tax rates. This investment is a combination of safety of capital, a good rate of interest, which is in these times very important. The reason why I am talking about especially these two fixed deposits is that Bajaj Finance and Mahindra Financial Services Limited are offerings from top business groups of this country. And these business groups have an illustrious business journey, and that is even across generations. So we can bank upon the safety and security of the capital that we are investing. On the top of that, we have an advantage of a higher rate of interest. The business models, when we look at the companies per se, the business models of both these companies, Bajaj Finance and Mahindra Financial Services Limited, is robust, and it really inspires confidence to us that they can really make good profits for themselves and can deliver a good return to the investors as well. The very clear identification and appreciation of this fact which I am talking is the market capitalization which these companies command. If we look at Bajaj Finance Limited, its market capitalization is more than that of State Bank of India as on 1st of October 2019. So, it has been recognized as a company, a finance company, which is even valuable than the big time State Bank of India. Now, if we look at as to what is the kind of rate of interest which Bajaj Finance offers, on the highest side, which is on a tenure of 36 months to 60 months, and where the interest payments are to be made on a yearly basis, the rate of return on these fixed deposits is 8.10%. If somebody is a senior citizen, then they can get an additional interest in the range of 0.25%. Then these fixed deposits of Bajaj Finance have one additional feature, that if somebody is an existing customer of Bajaj Finance, then they get an additional interest of, on a rough reckoning, 10 basis point is 0.10. So, if somebody is an existing customer, on a 36 to 60 months tenure, one can get an interest on a yearly payment basis of as high as 8.20%. What somebody can plan out is that if somebody wants to invest say 10 lakhs of rupees, then they can make an investment of say 25,000 or 50,000 in Bajaj Finance Limited fixed deposits and become a customer. Then for the balance amount of 9,75,000 or 9,50,000, they can get a higher or additional rate of interest because they have become an existing customer by investing that small sum of 25,000 or 50,000 rupees. Now, when we look at the rates of fixed deposits of Mahindra Financial Services Limited, they are for a 60-month tenure, it is around 8.25, that is on the cumulative option where interest gets accumulated, and if somebody wants an interest on a year-on-year basis, then on a 48 to 60 months tenure, the rate of interest is 8.10. Even in case of Mahindra Financial Services Limited, one can get an additional return of 0.25 if somebody is a senior citizen. Now let us compare these rates of fixed deposits with that of State Bank of India. Now the State Bank of India rate of interest on a 5 to 7 year tenure fixed deposits for non-senior citizens is 6.10. Now when we compare this rate of interest with the rate of interest of Bajaj Finance or Mahindra and Mahindra, on a rough reckoning it is at least 2% is a substantial higher rate of interest, where the safety of capital in our understanding is quite reasonable and quite good. Now to sum up, what are the main attractive features of this fixed deposits which we have discussed? It gives a fixed rate of return and a safety of capital, because we are investing into companies which are fundamentally good and strong. It gives a higher rate of return, and this would be as such a taxable interest, but for taxpayers or investors who are taxed into lower tax brackets or lesser tax brackets, this should not be a problem. Say if somebody is taxed into say they have an income which is below taxable limits, which is a zero tax, or say a 5% tax or a 20% tax, even after payment of these taxes, the rates of return are quite good. The another further advantage is that the tenures which are offered by this fixed deposits are quite long enough, say 5 years, to the extent of 5 years. So the rate of return which is available is fixed for the entire tenure of 5 years. So in our opinion, in our view, this is a good investment option for a fixed return and investment into good quality companies with a good quality safety of capital. For more details of this investment opportunity of fixed deposits into Bajaj Finance Ltd and Mahindra Financial Services Ltd, you can be in touch with us, Ashutosh Investment Advisory, on the contact details mentioned. And I would like to clarify and mention that one needs to read and one should read all the offer documents carefully before making any investments. Thank you.
Subscribe our channel Ashutosh Finserv and press the bell icon for latest updates in our videos.